Hey everybody, J-Man here for the weekly X-Men talk. I couldn't do it last night, so I'm doing it today. So a day late, but you're a day late and a dollar short. Remember that? Okay, so we have two books to talk about. We can talk a little bit about the Gala thing that came out too. Legion of X #2. I really like this girl on the cover. I like her design. She looks cool. I forgot her name. This book is losing me. The art is pretty good. I like the colors. It's nice. This whole thing in Legion's mind, I don't get what's going on. I'm not reading this. I don't read these pages. Some of you have told me that, yes, it's important to read them. Obviously, if they're in this book, they're important to read, but I just can't. I can't. I love the old like pulp magazines, which I collect like reprints of Avenger and Shadow and Doc Savage and Spider and all those cool characters. And they have like text. It's a book. It's like a novel. I want a comic. I want you to be able to tell your story with pictures and words. I don't think that's too much to ask from a comic. Having maybe a little bit of an extra dialogue, like if you're watching a movie, it shouldn't be, the entire movie should not be black screen with white text, right? Sometimes movies have a little text in the beginning, like Star Wars or Eternals or whatever, to tell you what's going on. That's fine. Sometimes that's even read out to you, which I don't really need. You don't have to read it out. You could put some text and I can read it. But there shouldn't be like, for one or two, three, four, 3 or 4 pages of this means that would be the equivalent of like, I don't know, 15 minutes out of a 2.5-hour movie that you have to read. You're like, what is going on here? So I don't care. I'm not reading these. I like this idea. Again, this is one of these ones where the idea is neat. Nightcrawler's got this sort of legionnaires. They're like a police force, but they're not a police force, but they are, but they're not. I don't know. There's this skin jacker who's, I guess, going from person to person, and he's Banshee here. Spoilers. Banshee is awesome. And I don't understand. He's just like, I like the idea that he's just doing it because he just wants to have fun and he's just being an asshole. I guess that's okay. We have Beast here fighting. I don't even know what's going on here. I think the thing is that like, I'm not really sure what's going on, and not because of any other reason that I just don't care to really get that deep into it. It doesn't seem very interesting to me. It kind of has a neat idea. I like Nightcrawler. I like Banshee. I kind of like this idea of gathering together a bunch of guys as like a force. I just don't feel anything really is going on that I care about. Like this guy murdered his wife, or he didn't murder his wife, or something. I don't know. I don't care. I do like this girl. She looks cool. I like that. That's about it, man. Honestly, for Legion of X, I don't know. I thought like issue 1 was like okay. I know a couple of buddies were really like not feeling it. I mean, I thought it was all right, but yeah, I don't know. I just can't get into this one. Let me know in the comments if you think it's really good, and maybe I should really pay more attention. I'm like kind of skimming it almost because I just don't care. But yeah. Okay, and just quickly want to mention that if you are enjoying this, give me a like, give me a subscribe. My analytics say that it's like 60% of the viewers aren't subscribers. So I've been told by everybody, you got to remind them. And like, I forget myself to say something. So I'm saying it now. Okay. Let's go on to Marauders #3. Okay, so let's get this right out of my system here. The covers for all of these Marauders issues have been awesome. This just looks cool. I like the colors. I just like the way this looks like. This looks like something exciting is going on. I don't know who this. I don't really pay attention to. I don't know who the cover artist is. But they're making me like Kitty's costume a lot more, because I just really hated this costume. But it's kind of growing on me. Psylocke looks cool. Bishop, he looks okay. I wish it was. I wish we got the Bishop, the blue, like the classic blue. I also like the interior art. I think it's very like pretty, and I like the colors. I think it looks really cool. So like, I think looks wise, this is like really good. Again, Marauders, the story, interesting. They're trying to find out the first mutants that have been hidden away, and there's like, Kitty has got this message, from herself. really intriguing idea, probably the most intriguing idea of all the X-Men books. It's like, oh, what's going to happen with this mystery? But they're meandering around. Literally, I would say up to, okay, there's a lot of pages here where nothing is, Cassandra Nova is great. There's a lot of pages here where nothing is going on. It basically starts like here, where finally there's like some action. Cassandra Nova, man. She's good, but I don't like this, her being, I guess she's not a hero, but I don't like her being on this team. I wish she would just be the villain. I guess she's going to be the villain. But yeah, a lot of this has nothing to do with finding these mutants. It's like, oh, they're in the guy's mind or whatever. And it's this whole thing with the Shi'ar. It's like, I get it, it's good, but they need to move this along. This is a thing that I found with Marvel or Disney, really, I guess, all of the Disney production things, the Kenobi television show, even like Hawkeye, Moon Knight, especially Moon Knight, comic books, just even movies in general. It's not just the Disney stuff, but even things like the Batman. I'm finding that these things are really getting dragged out, and I don't understand why. Like, a storyline like this, if it was done in like the 80s or 90s, let's say if it was done well, like even if you go to the bronze age, like definitely modern, this would have been like 2 parts. You know what I mean? Two like Days of Future Past, everyone's favorite thing. I mean, that was like 2 issues, I think, right? Even Dark Phoenix Saga, I don't remember the exact count, but like depending on where you start the count on that, it's like maybe 10 issues. And that's the Dark Phoenix Saga, which is a huge event, right? And I feel that some of these comics, even in DC, like Action Comics, that is dragging its ass with this War World crap. Like, again, that would have been a 2-part issue, maybe a 3-parter. I feel that they're in this mentality of the graphic novel sales. Well, we got to get it up to 6 to 10 issues so we can combine it into a book that's half decent and sell it for like 20, 30 bucks at that price point. And then it's a graphic novel, as though that somehow heightens the material, makes it seem better to people. Oh, I'm not reading a silly comic book. I'm reading a graphic novel. Look how smart I am. Well, it's just a comic book. But I don't know. I'm like, look, again, like, no. Tell your story. If you can't tell your story with pictures and words, then you're not a comic book creator. Be a novelist. I'm cool with that. I like books. I have lots of books right there. There's a shit ton of them right there. I like books. I like the John Carter series. I like Tarzan. Edgar Rice Burroughs is, great. I told you I like the pulps. I like the D&D novels. Like, I don't understand. Write a novel then. I know it's only 1 or 2 pages, but why? Like, tell your story with the characters and the art. So I do like the art here. Yeah, I could look another, like, look at this. It's like, stop it. There's a bit of a stinger at the end, which I won't show you. I mean, this Marauders, I'll say that this Marauders series is definitely better than the previous Marauders series, which I absolutely despised. This one, I do like it, maybe more for the covers and the art. But if you're looking for a comic book, art is important, cover is important. Obviously, don't judge a book by its cover, but I have to. It's a comic book. They get cover artists. So let's take a quick peek at, where is that stupid Hellfire Gala guide or whatever. These are all digital. I didn't buy any of these. I did go back to New Mutants and get the physical copy, so I'm all caught up on New Mutants. I don't know why. I got excited for New Mutants. I thought, let me go buy the actual comics. This is the official guide. Oh my God. I don't care about the Hellfire Gala at all. It's just whatever. I don't care. I don't like the idea of changing the X-Men roster every year, if that is what they're going to be doing here. I just got used to the team and then they change it. I feel like the team hasn't done a lot. I feel like after reading a lot of these comics, you feel like not a lot happened. And it's not like you really learn much about the characters, because the characters are still old classic characters. Cyclops is my favorite mutant. He's probably my favorite Marvel character. He's like, these are all like top 5. It's hard to judge your favorite because I like Daredevil a lot. And I like Hawkeye and I like Namor even. But like for sure Cyclops my favorite mutant. My entire shoulder here is Cyclops. So, but how much more are we gonna, can we do? Like, I just want to see Cyclops lead the team and be cool, right? I do like Wanda's outfit here. That's really cool. So they do these outfits. I like Havoc. Actually, he looks pretty good. This is... oh, that's really bad. That is not that bad. That's kind of neat, I guess. Not too bad, these two. That's Doctor Doom. I don't know, you know, it's like, I don't know why his mask is different, but... not, you know, Wolverine, I guess that's like kind of neat. No. That's a no. Emma always looks cool. So that's that. This looks cool, but not for Steve Rogers. No. There's Cyclops. I guess that's like okay. Oh, Jean Grey. I like Jean Grey. Jean always looks good with the green and all that. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. That's about it for the ones that I think like are half decent. Havoc look cool. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. All right, guys, so tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, we are going to be live streaming talking about X-Force. Yes, the original X-Force, Rob Liefeld's creation. I was there when it came out. It was hype. Sold 5 million copies, second best next to Jim Lee's X-Men, which I also have, of course. I was there for all this. I know some people look at it and kind of scoff at it, think it's silly or not that great. I love it. If you love it, or even if you hate it, come hang out with us tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to go through as many issues as we can in the time that's allowed or allotted, and it'll be fun. And then this Saturday, the Phantom Zone is back, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, live stream, open mic. We're going to let people come in to the stream and talk to us. We're going to talk about Kenobi. We're going to talk about Black Adam. We're going to talk about Ms. Marvel. We're going to talk about Superman and Lois. I'm going to try to watch The Boys if I can finish catching up to The Boys up to this this episode or whatever it is. Maybe The Orville if we get a bit into that. So let's see how it goes down. But yeah, those are going to be the topics. And we want to hear from you. So we want you guys to come join us in the chat. Or not even in the chat, I'm sorry, like on the stream. I'm going to get people on the stream, so that'll be cool. Okay, guys, that is it for now. Until next time.